Getting a little steeper. I also don't know the terrain and I don't have any guaranteed camp. So this is the first time my boots have ever been wet. So I think I'm going to put the toe warmers in. I don't know if that would actually dry them or not. I did change socks. I have 2 pairs of extra socks and my original socks aren't wet. I don't think. It's a little hard to tell, but my toes are a little bit cold and they are not usually. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this on top of my socks in these boots while I do the things I need to do, and then we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if the waterproofing is worn off because those boots are getting pretty old. Okay, well, I've chosen to set my tent up in a little hole sort of in the woods, but the wind is blasting right up here, so I hope my sleeping bag stands up to wind. I've tied the tent down and my stuff is inside. Now I'm going to take the rest of my stuff and go a ways away to eat. I guess it's a Japanese rice and it has carrots, burdock root, shiitake mushroom, bamboo shoots. Anyway, it's a little bit weird, but fine. It's almost 5 o'clock. Most people would think it's crazy to go camping at this time of year when the days are so short. It's already dark outside. Honestly, I feel happy. I feel grateful to be alive, just on the most simple of terms. I'm finally getting pretty warm inside my sleeping bag and listening to a podcast. It's actually morning, but I'm packing up so that I have enough minutes to walk over to where I think I might be able to see the sunrise. Yeah, good plan. Also, I'm awake because I got so much sleep last night that I just feel very energetic right now, even though it's something after 5 a.m. Here was my spot. I call it a hole, but it's just a bit of a divot just down in the woods here. And it served me well because most of the huge gusts of winds went over the tops of the trees. Hooray! My bear can was undisturbed in the night. Look how frosty it is. I made it. I slept so much better than usual. I didn't put on the balaclava. I kept on this hat and this, and I had a new pillow, which I deflated mostly so that it was kind of like a neck cradle inside of my hood. And that really helped. And then also, I suppose, like the wind, because it was white noise and it was not scary to me at this point. I felt really good about my spot. And I also hydrated much better this time. So yeah, I feel way more alert and healthy than usual after a mountain night. I got a new cup. I'm trying one of these protein oatmeals. Comes with a bowl. This is a mighty fine location to appreciate Passaconaway. These cliffs are named the East Ledges. Marvelous view here, and down the trail ways farther was another set of cliffs and viewpoint where I had dinner last night. As for camping, I just went back off into the woods by looking at the topo lines. I didn't see an established spot anywhere, and I just, after some minutes, I just found, like I say, a hole. I was satisfied with that for safety from the wind, and I just plopped my tent there. And this goes like that. Hey, this is kind of an interesting one. Some of them look more like paw prints. Isn't that cool? Like, what would that be? One of the suspects, ermine, mink, fisher. Too small to be fisher, but Yeah, not that far off the summit as I am just getting into my descent. This trail had so many animal tracks. You really don't know that in the summer how frequently they're crossing the trail, especially the little ones like red squirrels and mice. All right, I'm making my way down. I found more really cool tracks. So those little ones to my right look like squirrel. You can see little claws. But there, that to me looks like bobcat. It's just the right size. Rounded prints, that triangle base, and no claw marks. And he would have just walked off into the forest, and I just think that's so cool. He would have traversed that way. And by the way, you don't have to fear the bobcat. It's such a shy creature. It's going to know about you long before you know about him, and he'll just be gone like a ghost. So another new track. This one looks definitely dog shape, but there's probably not a dog come just this morning or last night. So I'm guessing coyote because it looks bigger than a fox. They come from the forest and they go across the trail and go off into the forest. I'm down, I'm to the end. I think these are bear tracks, and that's pretty cool. Weren't here yesterday. Here you can see them. And they go across the trail into the woods right now. Wow, there are many more bear tracks right here. And now I notice there's a house right back over there. I bet there's some smelly, tasty stuff over there that bear wants to have a look at. Wow, it's just so interesting. Okay, let's go now. I'm really close to the parking lot, so this trip is over. It was very nice. I feel happy and tired and most of all grateful just to be out here and see it. I just love winter backpacking. Back at the parking lot, my extra water in the car is frozitated.